think the ships began, he said. They used to hug the coasts, and then all of a sudden they left the coast and spread over the ocean. A new age was coming. I was in Siena, he said. There was a group of masons arguing. They had to raise a block of granite. It's hot. To help matters, one of them wanted to try a new arrangement of ropes. After 5 minutes discussion, out went the method which had been employed for 1,000 years. The millennium of faith is ended, he said. This is the millennium of doubt. The sayings of the wise men won't wash anymore. Everybody at last is getting nosy. I predict, he said, that in our time, astronomy will become the gossip of the market, and the sons of fishwives will pack the schools. And his opinion is now that the New Age was an illusion, a blood-spattered war. But I cannot think that his savage analysis is the last word. Right?
If one could be sure you could keep your temper, Mr. Galilei, I could suggest that what one sees through the eyeglass and what is in the heavens are two entirely different things.
To the gentlemen, I'm just wondering if your Highness's stars are really, really there.
Can one see the claws of the great bear?
It is a delicate matter, and I had no intention to bring it up. But Mr. Galilei was about to demonstrate the impossible. His new stars would have broken the outer crystal sphere, which we know of on the authority of Aristotle. I am sorry.
The last word.
Mr. Galilei, the truth might lead us anywhere.
Oh, he's asked you to restore the teachings of 2,000 years. No, after what I've heard so far, I have no doubt Mr. Galilei's theories will arouse the enthusiasm of the dockyard.
We would really love to look through your eyeglass, Mr. Galilei. Now things take a wondrous turn, when learning men do stoop to learn. Clavius, we're pleased to say, Appel Galileo Galilei.
Oh, will you tell me something people won't believe? Yes, that you don't love your stomach. They believe that. Oh, they only do not believe what's good for them. You know, fill them up with some fiddly tea about the earth rolling around like a marble in the gutter, and they swallow it whole by his finger. Oh, that's just a 50 times.
What? It's rolling fast. How can there be peace
It's harder to get rid of than the itch. Let's move with the times. What if it makes navigating easier for sailors to use new terms based on a new hypothesis? Let them have them. And we only have to scotch doctrines that contradict Holy Writ.
But Bellarmine, you haven't caught on to this fellow. The scriptures don't satisfy him. Copernicus does.
Does it not appear more probable to you that the Creator knows more about His work than the created? The interpretation of the Bible is a matter for the ministers of God. Tonight, the Holy Office has decided that the theory according to which the earth goes around the sun is foolish, absurd, and a heresy. I am charged, Mr. Galilei, with cautioning you to abandon these teachings. The future of all scientific research is completely assured. It is not given to man to know the truth. It is granted to him to seek after the truth. Science is the legitimate and beloved daughter of the church, and she must have confidence in the church.
Good evening, my child. My Virginia. Beautiful night. May I congratulate you on your betrothal. Your young man comes from a fine family.
Not now,
Are you
Your
staying with us here in Rome?
Not now, Your Eminence. I must go home to prepare for the wedding.
Oh, you're accompanying your father to Florence. That just leaves him. Science must be a cold comfort in a home. Your youth and warmth will keep him down to earth. It is easy to get lost in.
He did not talk to you about the stars, Your Eminence.
No. Well, they don't use fish in the fishman's house. I can tell you something about astronomy. My dear child, it seems that God has blessed our modern astronomers with imagination. It is really quite alarming. Do you know that the Earth, which we relics supposed to be so large, has shrunk to something no bigger than a walnut? And the universe has grown so vast that pellets, even carbon, look like ants. Why, God Almighty might even lose sight of a Pope. I wonder if I might know your father confessor.
Father Christopher at St. Ursula's in Florence. Your Eminence.
My dear child, your father will need you. Not so much now, perhaps, but one of these days. Oh, you are so pure. And of the strength and purity. Greatness is sometimes indeed often too heavy a burden to those to whom God has granted. What man is so great that he has no place in prayer? But I'm keeping you, my child. Your fiancé will be jealous of me, and your father will never forgive me for holding forth on astronomy. Go to your dance, and remember me to Father Christopher.
Galileo, feeling grim, a young monk came to visit him. The monk was born of common folk. It was of science that they spoke.
Mr. Galilei, I've spent 4 sleepless nights trying to reconcile the decree that I've read with the moons of Jupiter that I've seen. This morning I decided to come see you after I had said Mass. No, I found out that I think the decree a wise decree. It shocked me into realizing that free research has its dangers. I have had to decide to give up astronomy. However, I felt the impulse to confide in you some of the motives which have impelled even a passionate physicist to abandon his work. I would like to talk to you about my family. I don't come from the great city. My parents are peasants in the Campania who know a lot about the cultivation of the olive tree and not much about anything else. Too often these days, I'm trying to track down the moons of Jupiter, and I see my parents. I see them sitting by the fire with my sister, eating their curdled cheese. And I see the beams of the ceiling above them, which the smoke of centuries has blackened. And I can see the veins stand out on their toil-worn hands, and the little spoons in their hands. And they scrape a living. Underlying their poverty, there's a sort of order. There's routines. Like the routine of scrubbing the floor, the routine of the seasons in the olive orchard, the routine of paying taxes. The troubles that come to them are recurrent troubles. My father didn't get his poor bent back all at once. It was little by little, year after year in the olive orchard. Just as year after year with unfailing regularity, childbirth has made my mother more and more sexless. They draw the strength that they need to sweat with their loaded baskets up the stony path, to bear children, even to eat from the sight of those trees, greeting each year anew, from the reproachful face of the soil which is never satisfied, and from the little church and the Bible text that they hear there on Sunday. They've been told that God relies upon them, that the pageant of the world has been written around them so that they may be tested in the important or unimportant part handed out to them. But how could they take it were I to tell them that they're on a lump of stone, ceaselessly spinning in empty space, circling around a second-rate star? They feel cheated. There is no eye watching over us after all, they say. We have to start out on our own, at our time of life. Nobody has planned a part for us beyond this wretched one on a worthless star. There is no meaning in our misery. Hunger is just not having eaten. It is not a test of strength. Effort is just stooping and carrying. It is not a virtue. Can you understand that I read into the decree of the Holy Office a noble motherly pity and a great goodness of the soul?
Before assuming these phenomena are spots which would suit us, let us first set about proving that they are not fried fish.
We crawl by inches. What we find today, we will wipe from the blackboard tomorrow and reject it unless it shows up again the day after tomorrow. And if we find anything which would suit us, that thing we will eye with particular distrust. In fact, we will approach this observing of the sun with the implacable determination to prove that the earth stands still. And only if we are hopelessly defeated in this pious undertaking